Hi guys. Welcome to my thinking spot. Uh, this is the Mount Pleasant gravesite. I'm seated on top of my mom's grave, Elizabeth Notembile Klaas. My late mom, I love her dearly. When I've got serious decisions to make, I always come here. Uh, but today was a bit more special because my next meeting, my first meeting is at 12 o'clock, so I had a bit of time. I will still be able to go home, change into my normal ties, and go on with my business. But I had time to clean some few graves, sit. I saw Mr. Pike, the first black person in Hermanas to have business. Tatu Pike, I saw his tombstone, and a lot of things came to mind. That side, I saw my personal political hero, Mavui Chandu's grave. He was my Nelson Mandela. I never knew my Nelson Mandela at the time, but I knew Mavui Chandu, who will organize Toy Toy, who will go to our houses, get us involved in what was happening in politics, and getting one to be interested in local issues. So he remains my hero. I visited his tombstone. I saw a lot of people, for instance, a friend of mine from the Nzongane family who is sleeping here, Alam family, Uzoleka, we called her Umagreni. She was very young, she had amazing potential, and she passed away some time back. Both my grannies are here. So I also look at their tombstones, and a lot of other people, personal heroes that I grew up believing in. And the closest I had two people. Those who knows me, you will know that I've got two people who were very close in my life. It was to the main. It was my late mom. I remain a mama's baby. That's why I'm here even now. She passed away on the 30th of October in 2013. But whenever I think about her, it is as if she passed away last month. I was very close to her. Her passing away was very difficult in my life. I was in Joburg at the time, and I had to leave everything I was doing in Joburg and come back home. And I think to the main, that's why I'm around this area even now. If she wouldn't have passed away, I would probably still be in Joburg or somewhere else in South Africa or outside South Africa. But I'm here now. But I need to make some hard decision. I need to really think and ground myself, so that sometimes we take decisions, but the decisions we take are more emotional decisions. They are not informed by reality. And at times, siyazifowunela, you think you are the best thing that have ever happened since ice cream. But sometimes when you really sit down, you are forced to reflect. Especially the gravesite, yes, it's a very funny place to reflect in. But for me, I know a number of people, around here. I saw the gravesite of Unonzwakazi Mkho. She was one of the activists. I think in Zwelihle, in Tambo, there is a street that is named after Unonzwakazi Mkho. There is a mother that I loved dearly. umamusalkazana, and when you see these people, it's massive people that have came into our lives who have made so much contribution, and you are forced to think about their own legacy. You are forced to think about your own contribution. What legacy do you want to leave behind? And that experience grounds you as you take decisions about your next step in your life, whether you should take certain decision or you should not. But it's good to be here. It's a bit emotional. I can see that my sisters already were here at my mother's grave, so they beat me to it. I couldn't even clean the grave or do anything. It's clean, so I can't do much. But I was able to clean other graves, and which gave me an opportunity to ground myself. The last person, I called him Tawe, my big brother, Msomi Tubu. He was my role model. He was outstanding in my life. He shaped my thinking. He's the one who made sure that I don't do drugs, I don't drink. I've never had an opportunity to drink in my life because he's always kept me busy in his businesses and other things. So his gravesite is on that side. He was always my big brother. He shaped my thinking. I've learned a lot from his mistakes. I've learned a lot from his bad choices. And as a result, I had a bit more advantage than him because I could learn from what he has done wrong. And I was able to correct. I hope, I cannot say really I was able to correct, but one hope that indeed I was able to correct them. But being here, forces one to think about issues around my own area. This gravesite is full. It's very historic for me personally because my family, before we were forcefully removed, we stayed just on the other side of this fence. And so most of my family being here and knowing that I come from this area, a stone throw away, is our family house. If I throw a stone, I would most likely, if I'm lucky, to hit the Nosimo Palindlela family house, the Ponwane house. I will probably hit it just by throwing a stone, which is, they are 3 houses from there. It's my own family house that was there, So Mount Pleasant is very special in my heart. It's very close to my heart. So coming here, sitting here, thinking here, for whatever reason, I find peace. I'm able to really think. I'm confronted by those heroes who are sleeping here, and it forces one to think. And not just to think, but to think deep about the legacy or the contribution that one wants to make. Yeah. That is my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you.